today. I have this dip powder kit from Glitzzy Nails. They reached out to me a while ago and just launched, and this kit is available on Amazon. It just restocked on the 9th, so make sure you check that out. I'll put a link in the description box below. So the kit comes with all of these goodies. There's like a file, a buffing block that's like elongated like a file, which is cool. There's a dust off brush, a cuticle pusher, 8 powders, which are, these are their holographic glitters, and 3 liquids. Dip liquids. You've got your base, your activator, and your top coat, and I'm going to use all of them today and give you my thoughts. So I just went ahead and popped this shell out and pulled everything out of it. Great packaging, by the way. Everything was super secure. The box surrounding all of this was just really nice and rigid and strong. So I had 0 concerns when I opened the package that everything was going to be in perfect shape. And it was, which was really nice. The liquids are in half-ounce bottles, and they are glass bottles. The base and top coat came with the clear brushes, or white, I guess, maybe, and then the activator with black brush, which is just how I like them. So that was a win from the go. So I'm going to open these up. I already actually opened these up and swatched them for you guys, but I wanted to show you exactly how the packaging came. So each jar had one of those seals on the inside, and then yeah, they were perfectly intact when I opened every single one of them. So that is a classic silver holographic glitter, and I'm going to show you these swatches. You guys, I'm going to post the names below because they're super cute. And I didn't have the list in front of me as I'm recording this, but I want you guys to see the names because I love the originality of the names of all of these. So you've got a silver holographic, a black holographic, like a raspberry color, a nice purple, a nice aqua, orange with like a fiery glitter to it, which I thought was really pretty, and then a gold mixed with silver holographic, and a nice red cherry on top. Like, how cute. So again, I love the names and the thought that went into them. I thought they were really, really cute. So I was torn. I really liked that raspberry color, and I really liked the red, and so I was like, what do I do? So I ended up picking the red, the cherry on top. I had seen a couple of other gals in the nail community try these out, and I hadn't seen the red posted yet, so I decided I was going to give that a go. It came with this cute card, the instructions, and it even had instructions on prepping your nails before dipping, which I thought was great and super valuable. The one thing in the directions, it didn't say to activate your nails after you buff and file before your top coat, which I'll remind you guys when we get closer, but I did point that out and just said, like, I always go with the second activator, so I don't know for sure if it would have worked fine without it, but I always recommend activating after filing and buffing. So I love that it came with everything you would need for a mani. Like, if this was your first kit and you'd never dipped your nails before, like, you've got everything right here that you need to get into it. So I think that's great. That little duster brush is adorable, and it has Glitzzy branding on it. And like, so did the files and everything. So really just felt quality from the jump. So I love that. So I'm always nervous when I pull out a new anything and try different liquids. I always just like hope that it will go well. This bottle was really nice. It had the little brush wiper inside. I know a lot of you really love that, so that's always a plus. And like I said, it just had a really quality feel, so I liked that. I believe the jars are 0.4 ounces, so they're a really nice size. Good amount of dip powder, or whatever. I keep wanting to say glitters, but it's obviously dip powder. It's mixed with acrylic so that it functions as dip powder. So anyway, I'm going to get into my application here. The base applied really nicely. It wasn't like runny, but it was nice and thin consistency. So you'll see here, it applies really nice and smooth. It wasn't thick at all. So I really liked that. And it just, like I said, just went on really smoothly. I have 0 complaints about the base. And look at the coverage of one dip. Look, you guys, it's flawless. I thought the coverage was great. Like I said, the liquids just performed really, really well with the dip powder. formula, so I had zero complaints, and every time I dipped a nail and it came out, I was just kind of like shook. I just thought it was so pretty. It's on my nails right now. I just did this today and I am just in love. So I know a lot of people are like, red glitter, come on, like, are we back at Christmas? But I thought like total Valentine's Day vibes with this. I really loved it. So you're gonna see some Valentine's manis coming up. I'll try to do some like non-traditional and some traditional ones, but you know, the next month we're leading into Valentine's Day and that's what people like to see. So if you don't want to see it, I'm sorry. I really have a lot of cute Valentine's looks in mind. So anyway, this red could be worn all year round, in my humble opinion. And there are so many great colors in this kit that you really could go through the whole year. And I kind of can't wait to dip into another one because it was such a great application. So I'm going to let you guys watch as I finish, and I'm going to pop in and out with more thoughts as we go along here, because each different stage of this, I just have more thoughts to fill you in on. So hang in there and I will be back in a few minutes. as I'm finishing up this second dip, I wanted to explain to you what's about to happen. I had this lengthy debate with myself, which I'm going to speed up on camera, but you will see my hand and I'm like looking at all angles and trying to make a decision. And that decision was, do I go with my ever standard cap and clear, Or do I go with exactly what came in the kit as though I'm a new dip user and this just came to me as is and this is what I've got to go with? So I was like, it's very smooth. I feel like I just need to clean up my edges. Do I even need to buff the surface? There's some silver glitters in here, so like, would it really even stand out if I buff some of the red glitters silver? Like, what do I do? I went back and forth. So I ended up deciding to activate. So I'm going to activate in a second here. It was, like I said, such a smooth application, but glitter is glitter, so it still had like a rough surface to the touch. So I ended up deciding to activate. I'm going to activate, and then I'm going to shape my nails with a hand file that came with the kit. So I'm going to let you guys watch as I hand file. And then what I want you to know, in full disclosure, is that after I hand filed my shape, I was like, I really need to buff the surface, and I just could not bring myself to buff the surface of these glitters and risk ruining the look that I was loving so much. So after I hand filed, I applied a dip of clear. Now, if you've ever activated your nails and then tried to dip in something else, you've probably experienced what generally happens, and that is that your base, when you apply it and then you dip, you don't get a full dip because your base will dry super fast on the activator. That's what I was expecting, but that didn't happen. I was so thrilled. I applied my base and then dipped in clear, and it was like a perfectly full dip in clear. I'm guessing that had something to do with how, like the 5 minutes or whatever that I took to file my nails shape, because it probably gave the activator a little more time to sink in and maybe just didn't affect the base as much, but I couldn't have been more thrilled. So after I hand file, off camera, I did dip in clear, but I want you guys to know that, and that I highly recommend any glitter being capped in clear. Also, I have reached out to Glitzzy and given them my feedback, which was that I love this kit, but that I would highly recommend putting clear in a glitter kit or any kit that's released, because I just think it's a really valuable thing for any dip user to have. So if you're brand new and you're buying a starter kit, chances are you don't have clear, and I just think any glitter should be capped in clear. And she was super receptive of that idea and said like she had debated it herself. And so there's a possibility that this kit will eventually get switched up and have a clear powder in it. Also, stay tuned for future Glitzzy kits, because I may have had a sneak peek on some upcoming things and you won't want to miss them. So definitely recommend getting your hands on this kit. It was $40 on Amazon. If you have Amazon Prime, it's going to show up like lickety split, and I love it so much. To get 8 powders and a good set of liquids and then extra tools for that price, I would highly recommend this kit to anyone I knew that was starting out, or not even just starting out, but these are gorgeous glitters. I would want them in my collection for sure. All the other girls that I've seen post pictures, I was like, oh, I want to wear that one. No, I want to wear that one. And I could not decide until I pulled them all out and just picked one on the spot. So anyway, those are a lot of my thoughts on the kit. I love it so much. I also loved that the owner was just super sweet to talk to. She was very open to any feedback, and I just thought that was great. So I did pull out these directions after I did my filing and shaping and all that, and washed my hands just in water. I shouldn't say washed, I should say rinsed in water and scrubbed off. So now, because I'm using dip top coat as per usual, I am activating my nails a second time, because after you file and buff, you're needing to reactivate your nails, not to harden them anymore. The first coat of activator is to soak into the dip powder and the base and to harden / cure the dip powder. If you use a gel on your nails, you have to put it in the lamp to cure it. Well, we're not putting this in a lamp to cure it, so that's what the activator does. The second coat of activator is to act as a curing agent for your top coat. So top coat for dip powder is applied like so. You activate your nails and then take a piece of paper towel or a lint-free wipe if you have it, and just wipe off the surface of your nail just to get any excess activator off. And now you go in with your dip top coat, and you need to apply it like so. 2 to 3 quick swipes over the nail, wipe your brush on the paper towel before you put it back into your jar. This will help in keeping the activator from getting back into your jar. Because like I said, that activator is a curing agent. So if you get it back into your top coat jar, you're going to end up curing the jar of top coat. Now, it's not going to turn into a rock overnight, but it's going to get like gunky and you're going to go, what happened? That's what happened. So just a quick swipe on the paper towel will really help keep that activator from getting back into your top coat. So top coat, first coat, 2 to 3 quick swipes. This is done in real time, you guys. I go right back around to my pinky and then do a more thorough second coat. And that's how dip top coat needs to be applied. It can't be one coat, or as you can see if you're looking, it's not like super shiny and glossy on the nails that I've done one coat on. And then after that second coat, it's gonna dry down like perfectly glossy. I was super impressed with this top coat. I had 0 issues. It's very glossy on my nails. And yeah, I really liked its application. So again, 2 coats, not 1, not 3. So if you mess something up, you need to buff off that top coat, apply your activator again, and then go into your top coat. You can't just put a 3rd coat on top, because that 3rd coat, it won't cure because it's not coming in contact with the activator. So I hope that all makes sense. If you're a brand new user, I'm sorry, because at first it seems overwhelming, but I promise you, if you follow those steps, you can get a perfectly shiny glossy top coat from Dip Top Coat, as you can see right there. So I let it dry for about 2 minutes and then I was ready to go in with my cuticle oil. So I finish up every mani with Candi Skincare Cuticle Candy. It is my go-to for moisturizing my cuticles and keeping them healthy, especially after a mani where I've like filed and buffed and all those things. And I do my nails a lot and I think they look pretty good considering what I put them through. So Candi Skincare for the win. Anyway, I love this kit. I hope you guys did too. Let me know if you've tried it out and I will see you guys in my next vid. Thanks for being here today. I appreciate you and I'll see you next time. Bye now.